The parent grandparent draws have started July 28, 2025, and folks have started receiving invitations under the parent grandparent lottery for 2025. Parent grandparent system is still a lottery based system right now in 2025, with folks who are lucky enough will get a chance to apply for permanent residence for their parents or for their grandparents. Now, July 28th, 2025, IRCC has begun sending invites for lucky draw winners, and if you have got an invite, this video is for you. Watch it till the end. How is this process going to roll out, what you need to do as a sponsor, and how you can ensure that you don't miss your ITA and ensure a complete application. This is what we're going to talk about in this video, so stay tuned until the end. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Roop. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm Effizient, we assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. If you are an aspirant, you need assistance, here is our contact information. Feel free to get in touch with us and we would be happy to assist you. If you would like to chat with any RCIC in our firm, you can book an appointment. The link to book is in the description of this video. Now, going into detail about the parent grandparent sponsorship and the draws that have started July 28, 2025. Before we go into that, let's quickly answer the comment of the week. Now, this week's comment is not quite a question, but it's more of an informative comment, and I really thank the commenter for this. This comes on our video on PG2WP extension due to passport expiry, online or paper application. So this is a commonly asked question, whether to do online or paper application. And this person has talked about their own personal experience. So Anoop here talks about his experience with regards to the timeline of his application. He submitted his application February 2025. He did it online, did not do a paper application for passport expiry. And then on July 25th, he received his approval. He says that do an online application, not a paper application. Now, guys, this is in line with our experience as well. We've seen so many people who apply online, they have not had a problem. IRCC instructions do say to apply on paper, but this is one of the evidence where folks do apply online and they do get through. So if you are in a situation where you want to apply online, you can just be mindful that you're not following the instruction, but again, from practical experience, it may just work out fine. So do as you please. IRCC started giving out invitations for the parent grandparent sponsorship program in 2025. July 28th, some of the applicants who had their profiles in the lucky pool have started getting invites for applying for permanent residence for their parents or grandparents. Now, here on the screen, guys, you can see the 2025 intake, and they have updated the timeline when you should submit the application. So until October 9, 2025, that's the time you have in order to submit the application, and the intake is going to close after that time. Now, starting 28th of July, they have started sending out invitations, and this page from IRCC talks about what is the requirement to be a sponsor, what it means, checking your eligibility. So if we go into the eligibility section, here it talks about what all you need in order to be a sponsor. Of course, guys, the most common things are that you need to be in Canada, you need to be a Canadian citizen, permanent resident, but there is this important information which talks about enough money to support your parents, and this is for 2025 intake. This is the updated table. Now, guys, you need to make sure your income meets this requirement for the last 3 tax years, 2024, 2023 and 2022, based on your family size. So if your family is yourself, single, and 2 parents, the family size would be 3. If it's you, your wife, and 2 parents, the family size will be 4. If you have yourself, your wife, you have maybe a child, and then 2 parents, then the family size will be 5. And accordingly, in these 3 tax years, you need to ensure that you meet the requirement for the income that is required for those years. So that is for the purpose of meeting the income. And here IRCC has also explained the family size, right? So this essentially talks about different scenarios, different things that you need to include with regards to your family size. And if you go over this, you would get some examples. You should be able to get a good sense of what your family size is. And it also talks about what you can provide as proof of income. In general, you need to provide the notice of assessment by CRA for the last 3 taxation years. Here IRCC talks about this. All right, guys. So now essentially the interest to sponsor form that was submitted in 2020 is the one that will be used for this draw. So you cannot submit a new form. However, if you had submitted and you did not get any email, there is a way for you to check if you have been invited or not. So IRCC has a tool, check your invitation status tool, that will be shown on this page on August 7, 2025. Starting then, you can use this tool to see if you have been invited or not. And if the tool says yes, you've been invited, then you need to check your junk mail or spam to make sure you do not miss the email. However, if still you cannot find that email, then you can either you wait for your mail to receive. Maybe for some reason IRCC was not able to send you the invitation via email and they are sending you the mail. But if you cannot find the invitation in mail or through email, then there are ways that IRCC can provide you a copy. You will be able to use the find your loss confirmation number page to ask for a copy. Again, for this, IRCC will post a link on August 7th, the same day that tool goes live. So guys, this is very important. Again, you need to be able to use this tool. So even if say that you don't receive anything by August 7th, please make sure you check the tool just to ensure that you weren't in a bucket where you were invited but you just did not have, because of technical limitations, received the email, or for some reason the invitation did not reach you. Now, if you are not invited to apply, unfortunately, you can't really apply for parent sponsorship. You can apply for their super visa. This is essentially about the process, and then it talks about how to apply for permanent residence for your parent grandparents. Now, guys, once you have the code, once you have the invite, then you can apply through the permanent residence portal. So this is the standard PR portal through which you can create the application for your parents or your grandparents, and from there you will be able to fill their full PR application and submit a complete application for them. Just be careful and be sure that you only do this if you have an invitation. Don't start filling out application unless you are invited to apply. You can only apply if you got an invitation. Otherwise, they will return the application. So please keep that in mind. So let me just quickly show you what the PR portal looks like. This is the permanent residence portal. If you don't have an account, you can create an account. It's pretty straightforward using email, password. The applicant, that would be your parent or your grandparent, can create an account. They can fill in their application, or you can be a representative for them, fill the application and submit on their behalf. So that way the application is submitted, all and everything is set, and that's how you go about from getting the invite, checking if you received the invite. If you have not received mail or email invite, but the tool says that you have received the invite, that you are invited, you can obtain a copy of that. And then once you have invited, you go to the PR portal to submit the PR application. That's it for this video, guys. In summary, I wanted to talk about the process of applying for permanent residence and the process thereafter, as IRCC has started issuing the invitations for parent grandparent PR. If you are a lucky applicant who received an invite, you can follow these steps to apply. If you need assistance, you can always get in touch with us. Here is our contact information. If unfortunately you did not receive the invite, you can always feel free to apply for super visa for your parents. And again, if you need assistance for that, again, you can get in touch with us. We would be happy to assist you. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.